Angelica Bengtsson from Sweden. You just jumped the new Swedish record in the pole vault, 4.60 meters. How do you feel?
Well, of course I'm happy. I can't be anything else. I just tried to jump with longer poles today, so that was a new experience, and I'm happy that it worked. And but when I came to the conclusion that it was the national record, that was my personal best, I was surprised because of my indoor season I jumped every competition over 460, and I jumped 470 also, so I was like, my level is higher. So at the same time I think this is normal, but I'm very happy.
But jumping with the new poles, when did you decide to bring new poles?
It was when I will go directly to Sweden to do a competition next week, and there I wanted to jump with the 445s. But for this competition I was a little bit, I wasn't sure to test a new thing during this team competition. But when I saw that my bag with poles was very heavy, then I decided that okay, we take the new poles.
But you have already been jumping 460 and 470 with the old poles.
Yes, with the old poles. But for the Olympic Games next year, I will have to try something new, and I think the change of poles, that would be the thing, the new spice in my jumping that will bring me higher for the Olympics, because everything is about the Olympics for this moment.
A few years ago you decided to move to France. Are you still training in France?
Yes, now I'm situated in Paris. Before I was more in the middle of France, but yeah, last year I moved, and it's going very well. First years was a little bit strange to move to a new country, and then the results didn't come with it either. But now I feel good where I am, and I have a great coach, and it's just going upwards.
And like, because you first were training in Sweden and then you moved to France, is it also, do they train different in France?
Oh yes, they do train differently, and well, I can't say how Sweden train overall, because it was my father that coached me, and it was very personal how we trained, but it's very different from how they do in France, and now I've seen a lot of things about France. Yeah.
And what do you expect now from this season?
I expect just higher heights, and I would like to do something good at the World Championships also, but it's a very good competition with these girls that jumped 80 today, and other people in the world that also jumps around 80, so yeah, I just try to go higher.